Let's talk about this really quick. How many of you guys are a one product business? If that's you, give me like a guilty yes in the chat box. I have one product, one membership, one service, one coaching program or something kind of like that. And I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of you guys that is true. The truth is that if you want your customers to spend more, if you want to scale your business, you need more things to buy. And this seems very obvious. And I'll give you a really obvious example that I'm sure most of you guys are going to go, yep, I've done that before. But this right here, this is the growth curve of our very first business, Brian and I's very first business called Train Baseball. And so if we had stayed a one product business, we got to about $5,000 or $6,000 in sales off of one product. And it was pretty good. But then you get on this rat race where all you're doing all the time is just getting customers, more customers. Where's my newest customer, my next customer? Whereas if you have and introduce a second something to buy, all of a sudden you can get new customers, but you can also go to your old customers and ask them to spend more money. Then you introduce a third product, a fourth product. And a lot of times this idea of creating more than one thing for someone to buy or some mechanism for customers to spend more can seem really overwhelming. Because how many of you guys, again, have ever spent months creating one course, months creating one service? Again, like literally go to the chat. Keep the chat box open. If that's you, give me a yes. Ben's raising his hand. I've done it. I'm guilty of it too. Is we invest way too much time and effort and energy into creating one or our first something, that creating a second something is like, why would I even bother? It took so freaking long. If you want to have a bigger business, you need more things to buy, okay? You need more things to sell, more offers to put in front of your customers, right? And so let me show you a crazy stat from the SamCart database. SamCart has two features I'm going to call out, and I'm sure any SamCart veterans, we've got a bunch of you guys on here, are going to know what I'm talking about. An order bump right here. This is a checkbox shown to customers before they place their order. SamCart lets you do multiple of these. You can have 3, 5, 10, whatever. I think the most I've ever seen was 17. 17.
Holy cow.
And I don't think they ever sold anything beyond the 6th one. I don't think anybody ever bought beyond that. So let that be a lesson to us all. Adding one of these bumps, just one, okay? Not when you add 2, 3, it keeps going up. One of these bumps increases average order value by 31%, okay? 31% more revenue just by adding one of these little checkboxes that make it easy for someone to say, cool, let's buy some more. And if you marry that to after someone buys, SamCart stores the credit card on file and lets you pitch them something else, give them something else to, and it's as easy as one click of the mouse, a one-click upsell. If all you did today off of today's call was go to your best-selling product, offer, service, whatever, and add one order bump and one upsell, okay? SamCart's database tells us that is a 99% increase to average order value on average, okay? On average. This is millions of orders. This is the entirety of our $3 billion in database stuff is one order bump, one upsell, 99% boost to your average order value. Enormous numbers. How many of you guys have had success using order bumps and upsells? Toss it in the chat. I know we've got some great veterans. I saw Cody, Kara, David. We got a bunch of people here who have done this as well. And so you guys are already experiencing, you know the power of this. So those of you guys who aren't, let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the first one, order bumps, okay? Is one simple checkbox, and that's Cody. Cody came back and said, I never launch a product without a bump and at least one click offer.
There we go. Kindred
That's exactly
spirit.
right. So this little checkbox, okay, lets your customer spend more money. Adding one of these, again, increases average order value by 31%, and SamCart lets you do multiple, okay? So what do we do with that information? How do we launch that? Here's some, just again, some quick high-level examples. This gal at the top right is Christy Miller. She said 55% of her customers voluntarily spent more money on her order bump. 23% of those customers also took an upsell, 29% more revenue, and she said something like 80% of her profit came from doing these things. This is a comment top left from Nicole. She said she's selling a $27 product. It's her introductory profit or introductory offer. But her customers on average are spending $48, okay? Which has brought in $4,300 in extra sales. Matt Seuss down there on the bottom left, 40% more revenue when he added his first 2 order bumps. This is the kind of stuff that's really important. And Heather asked the question, she's talking about high ticket type stuff. Ben, this is something you've got a lot of experience in stuff. Let's answer the question. Does order bump upsell type stuff work when you're selling very expensive coaching or services or anything like that?
Absolutely. And it's covering all of our bases. In general, buyer psychology, the easiest time to ask someone to buy something from you is right after they already did. Let's go back to the original upsell from McDonald's. Do you want fries and a Coke with that? Would you like to biggie size that? After they have already ordered, like, heck, why not? How many times do you guys buy gum when you're like leaving Target? Like, I can't stop. I just do. I'm already there buying. So you might as well. And it goes the same with high ticket items. But again, working backwards, we have to be going after the right audience, etc. What they've done previously with you. But I have never seen price point really make a huge dent as long as it is the right person.